Yo, what it do? What it do, y'all? We back. You know, we back here at the pod. Talk about some hoops. What's been going on? Obviously, y'all have seen the title. The Celtics blew a 3-1 lead. Who owns Philly now? And will Cade lead a 3-1 comeback? And Harden better not choke today. Shout out to the Sixers, Philadelphia. You already know. Philly. It's my favorite player out here. One of my favorite players of all time. Allen Iverson. Shout out to the GOAT Allen Iverson. I don't really like the current Philly team. I mean, I like the players they got. I really like Tyrese Maxey. I mean, Embiid for me is probably a top two talent when he's fully healthy. Top three player in the NBA when he's fully healthy. So yeah, they got and obviously Paul George, man. It's my twin, man. We got the same name. Pablo, you know, Pablo Jorge, Paul George, same name. You already know. But yo, let's start, man. What the fuck? What the fuck happened to Boston, dog? Yo, what the fuck happened to Boston, man? I was so confident Boston was gonna win, man. This series. If someone told me to bet my ranks on it, I would have bet my house rent on this shit, man. How this nigga fuck this shit up, bro? Up 3-1. Niggas lost three home games, bro. Most of the games they won is on the road. They still with this bullshit. And there's one thing we gotta say about the Celtics. Every year they make it harder for themselves than that it has to be. The only season they didn't do is 2024. I'm starting to think maybe 2024 was an anomaly. Because what? They played against the Cleveland Cavaliers, the team was injured. They hit Jimmy Butler was injured. I don't like putting like that against the Pacers. Tyrese Haliburton got injured. So was that chip actually legit? Or is there an asterisk to it now? Because it's iffy, dog. It's looking iffy for the Celtics, bro. Ain't no way these niggas, these Boston niggas, bro, blew a 3-1 lead against this Philly team. I mean, looking on paper, name for name, Philly got a better team. I'm gonna give it to you. But take into consideration, like the Celtics could have been up, first of all, up 3-0. Hey, give me a second, man. Let me close the windows, man. This fucking neighbor's making too much noise, man. Junkies, man. As I was saying, the Celtics, they had multiple chance of closing this out. Okay, you got game three. Jason Tatum gets the game winner. Game four, good win. JT 30 point, damn near 30-point triple double. Game five, they went back to their old habits. Win, live by the three, die by the three. Game six, that's my problem with the Celtics. Why they lost? I'll give you the main reason. They are arrogant. They think just because they've been to multiple conference finals and they won one chip that they don't need to change, that their method always works. And that's the bullshit, bro. And every time they lost, it's not because they weren't the better team, because they were the better team. If we keep it real. And I love the Celtics. Most times they lost, not because they weren't the better team. It's because they were arrogant and they didn't make adjustments. And that's the problem. We can go back to 2023 when they lost against the Heat. They weren't making adjustments. They were still shooting too many threes. They were up three. They were losing 3-0. Okay, they start driving to the rim. They start playing normal basketball. They get to 3-3. And there wasn't a reason for that series even to be down 3-0 in the first place if they're just taking care of business like the way they should have been. And then game seven, what happened? Jason Tatum got injured. Then we go fast forward to 2024. They win. Okay. 2025, what happened? Against the Knicks. They up. 20 points, game one, blow a lead. Up 20 points, game two. What the fuck? What more evidence you need? You can't just be shooting threes, bro. Expect to win, bro. Jason Tatum is not Stephen Curry. This nigga 6'10", bro. Jalen Brown is probably the most athletic player in the league. Drive to the rim, nigga. And this nigga Derek White, bro. Who does he think he is? Shooting all the bricks. We should change the name from Boston Celtics to Brixton Celtics, man. What the fuck? Man, the only nigga I don't want to hear no smart on is Peyton Pritchard, man. Because this nigga carried y'all too many games this series, even. Nah, I'm not going to tolerate no Peyton Pritchard smart. He missed that shot yesterday. But so what? But the other niggas, they're not getting a pass. This nigga, the missed Cade. Salute to him. He wasn't supposed to play this good. He gave us so many offensive rebounds, he was cleaning your mess. He can't guard and beat. Shit happens. 90% of the league can't guard and beat. 95 even. Okay, I give it. But then let's move on. Baylor Shyman, all them niggas. Man, these niggas were G League players last year. I don't blame them. The person that played for this loss, Jason Tatum, you're out with injury. You came back, you averaged 24 points per game, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. You were solid. The only game I can say you played bad was game 5. In what? But game 6, even up to the moment you went out, you were having a solid game. The rest of your team is not wasn't showing up to the party. But you are super so I might have to hold you out accountable. Like you, I mean, you are a veteran player. I think you got that discernment to go to your coach, be like, "Yo, coach, this shit not working. We gotta change something." Like, yo, coach, I don't know how the dynamic works, but like, if you want to be in those Kobe conversation, LeBron conversation that you say you are, you better act like it. So I'm saying, because these niggas from the Celtics, they, it seems like they haven't learned. They take shit for granted. They think they in the NBA you just gonna win championships, get to conference finals. This I'm gonna be honest. The Celtics might never get to a conference finals again. The Pistons are getting better. The Magic are getting better. Philadelphia's getting better. You niggas playing like you got all the time in the world. No sense of urgency, nothing. Let's not say arrogant. It's disrespectful to the game of basketball. People that love basketball like me, it's disrespectful. You niggas too talented, don't want to put effort. Even in game 7, this nigga decided to play hard when it's 6, 7 minutes left. And they came back. But then what? Went back to shooting them goddamn threes. Nigga shot 53s, bro. Got only scored 100 points, bro. Inexcusable, bro. It's not working, bro. It's not working. It's not the first team. The Rockets, we saw it. The Suns, we saw it. This shit of just jacking up threes, it doesn't work. Basketball is not mathematics. That 3 is better than 2, man. You gotta equate other things. Put other factors into the equation. Like Joel Embiid came back, no one can guard him. The fact that Philadelphia got dogs now. It's not the old fitted or bitch ass niggas. Nah, they were soft. Nah. They came back with dogs. Now they got VJ Ashcombe. Hmm. Paul George play like playoff P for real. No pandemic P. Play, mhm. Tyrese Max, you already know. That nigga never underperforms in the playoffs. I can't talk shit about him. He showed up to the party. And Joel Embiid, he had no pressure for this time. Because not coming in as an MVP contender. No, there was no championship expectations. There's still no expectations. They just playing carefree basketball. This nigga is just grateful. He can get on 2 knees and yo, that's crazy. That sounds crazy. But he can get on the court, man. But to the Celtics, y'all did a disservice to Jason Tatum. This nigga came back from injury, man. You niggas couldn't even carry him through a series. He gotta lead the team in points. Now he didn't lead in points, obviously, because Jalen Brown had the 33 yesterday. But you gotta lead the team in rebounds, assists, 3-point percentage, probably. I'm not sure. Like, yo, my nigga, block steals. This nigga, come on, dog. We gotta be better than this, though. It's inexcusable, to say the least. It's inexcusable. And this nigga Joe Mazzulla, bro. If I don't know if this is gonna get fired, but in my opinion, he should get fired. You know why? Because Tom Thibodeau got fired, but got fired, and it wasn't this bad. That not adjusting. This nigga Joe Mazzulla has been 3 years out of 4. They failed to make adjustments in the playoffs. When everyone saw this team needed fucking adjustments. Fuck. Let's look at the Celtics. From game 4, let's look. Game 4, stay here with me. Game 4. I got league pass here, so I don't mean you need to brag. I'm just saying like it is. So, game 4, JT had 37, 11. Okay, Jalen Brown had 20. Okay, solid. Peyton Pritchard scored 32. Okay. They shot how many threes? 53 threes, bro. These niggas shoot. More than half of their shots were threes, which is crazy for me. A team that got a 6'10 small forward and a 6'8 shooting guard was one of the most athletic players in the league over the last 10 years. Game 5, they lost, okay. Embiid, Maxey had great games. Quentin Grimes, okay. Jason Tatum had 24 and 16 and 3 steals, okay. Jalen Brown, 22, 5 and 5. 9 for 23, 1 for 4, 3 for 5. Tatum missed too many free throws, in my opinion. But he was okay. He played okay. 43% from the field. From 3, could have been better. But it's not that bad. They shot 39 threes, made 11. Pretty sure they had 12 points. This nigga Derek White, he had more shot attempts than points. Game 6, okay? Jason Taylor 17, 11, 6 for 13, 2 for 6 from 3, 3 from 5 free throws. I don't know what was up with his free throws. I don't know, to be honest with you. 3 turnovers, okay. He was okay. Jalen Brown, 18 points, 7 for 17, 2 for 6. Yo, Jalen Brown, shout out to you. You had a great season. Top 5 player. I mean, I still think you should be first team All NBA, all this stuff. But my nigga, damn, you gotta get out of your mind, you Kobe, man. Cause you just taking contested mid ranges like delusional shots, dog. You know Kobe, dog. Drive to the ring, bro. Drive. Do that little pump fake. Bump off two instead of settling for this crazy ass step back mid ranges, bro. Fading away. Pump fake, bro. Kick out, bro. For the open shot. That's the type of threes you niggas should be taking. And those were the threes Philadelphia were taking. That they were double teaming Embiid and they were spraying it. Come on. And then let's look at today's stats because I like talking things with proof. I don't want to talk things no proof, man. We're gonna tell it like it is with proof. I might be a Jason Tatum fan, but we're gonna talk about Celtics like we should talk about them. Okay. Today's game. Look, finish how many threes? 28 threes. Made 11. I don't see how many threes Boston shot. You shot 53s, you made 13, dog. Sam Hauser, bro. Some of the threes he was taking, he's still 3 for 6. Was crazy, bro. This nigga didn't play Vucevic. The only player that could guard Joel Embiid, he didn't play Vucevic. This nigga decided to play who? No, 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 no. It's I love Luka Garza. Shout out Luka Garza, man. We was talking in the club the other day about some hoops, man. Here when he was here in my bed. Shout out to Luka Garza, man. Really dope dude. But yo, you benched the man skater. You start Luka Garza. Hmm? You played niggas that you didn't play the whole series, like Hugo Gonzalez. Shout out to my boy Hugo Gonzalez from Real Madrid. Yo, Peyton Pritchard was like, I love Peyton Pritchard, but this game wasn't for him. When you saw his shots wasn't falling, because he was a mismatch. This was a mismatch. Who was he gonna guard? He gives effort, but he's 5'11". He can't do more than what he was trying. So now, what? Derek White, 9 for 26, 5 for 16. Bruh, you didn't play Amari Williams, in my opinion. I think this game you could have played him. He's shown there's a big guy, he's strong. This game, honestly, you shouldn't have played at all niggas like Billy Shyman and Peyton Pritchard. And I love those two guys. Those two white boys, they play hard, whatever. But you need a defense. This is a game seven. We're not looking for offense. You're looking for defense to win game. You you look at in NBA history, most of the game seven closeout games, people win by playing defense. These niggas from the Celtics, they trying to outshoot. They think this is a 3-point shootout. This is not a 3-point shootout. This is an NBA game, though. In the Philadelphia 76ers, they played slow. They made they open 3-point shots. Cool. Shout out to VJ come made 5, 6 threes. Solid. Paul George, solid man on his birthday. Shout out to my twin once again. But I mean, changes have to be made in Boston because this has become a trend. And to be honest with you, they could have gone and played the Knicks. But maybe it's a blessing they got out because Jason Tatum gets to rest. But honestly, they was gonna get swept by the Knicks. At most, we win one game. I'm keeping it a buck. Because Jason Tatum won 100%. Because to beat the Knicks, these niggas, really, they had Jason Tatum having to have a 25-point triple double in every game they won. A nigga off a torn Achilles, not even 2 months recovered. So, just to be frank with y'all, man, JT, get your rest, come back next year strong. But you the only nigga that's untouchable on this team. Jalen Brown depends on who you offer, but he should be untouchable too. But the rest of these niggas, Derek White, mm, I mean, Peyton Pritchard, I don't think you should touch. Derek White, all them boys, they can go. Vucevic, the games he played also. I mean, I'm saying you're big enough to guard and beat, but at the same time, like, damn, my nigga, the games you play, you're us. So I can't even defend you. So everyone can go. But for me, the main culprit is Joe Mazzulla and his fucking arrogance. In addition to these numbers. Thinking this is a fucking math equation, man. This is a basketball game, bro. Not a maths. It's about effort. It's about heart. Who gives more heart? Who gives more grit? Who shows more passion? Who has? Who wins the game? You also ball going out. Joel Embiid on one leg. Hustle. One. The team that hustled showed most heart, showed more desperation, and really was playing with effort was the team that won. Wasn't and at the end of the day, when they're fully healthy, they're the most talented team in the East. I mean, they got some experienced guys with playoff experience, guys that can show up and they can score 20 at any given day. So props to Philly, man, Boston, man. I know Brad Stevens. Things are gonna change. Giannis might end up in Boston. That's what I'm saying. Usually when Boston have a loss like this, big changes happen. And I expect big changes to happen this year. Especially with all these G League players, they got a lot of money and they Boston. People want to play for Boston. So do what you gotta do. Brad Stevens, the only nigga that's untouchable is Jason Tatum. Jalen Brown, it depends on who they offer. But he should be untouchable too. The rest of these niggas. You see on NBA 2K, when you're a free agent, you just assign two players, and the rest you just start trying to sign players. Do that, bro. Even if you have to, the whole coaching staff, man, wipe them niggas. Yo, pause. It's crazy. But wipe it out. Wipe it out. Whew, clean slate. Because these niggas think Sam Cassell should be the coach, man. I like Sam Cassell. I feel like he'll be a better coach than Joe Mazzulla, man. And Joe Mazzulla is not that he's a bad coach, but nigga fails to make adjustments. But same problem I have with JB Biggerstaff. Nigga got saved by Cade Cunningham. We're gonna talk about it very soon. If they lose today, Detroit, they lose. Let me just wrap it up with Boston. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. But shout out to Philly, man. Let's see how Embiid's body's gonna hold up for the rest of the series. Shout out Tyrese Maxey. VJ Edgecombe. He's not playing like a rookie, man. He's a dog. That's what he is, man. Paul George, keep playing like that, man. If you gotta inject more horse sperm, whatever you did to get it suspended, do it again, my nigga, cause you hooping. But yeah, let's talk about today's. No, no, no. Before we go to preview, let's talk a bit about the Denver Nuggets game versus Minnesota because we didn't talk about it. Denver really lost to Minnesota. The same thing I said to Boston, I said to Denver. You saw that these niggas were, but the thing is, the difference here, the Denver couldn't really make adjustments because their most athletic players were 100%. Because Aaron Gordon was playing, didn't even play game six. The kid, I keep forgetting his name. From they used to play for UCLA. They even won one player of the month, 1 month. He's been dealing with hamstring issues. They should have signed Ross back on Bruce Brown. Terrible resign. You know when they say you shouldn't go back to your ex, same rules apply here. The only niggas here that I give props to, Tim Hardaway Jr., you tried your ass off. That's it. Cam Johnson, you finally decided to show up in game six, but you played bad the whole season. So, in my opinion, the same thing I say to Boston, I say to Denver. You niggas gonna keep losing to teams that are more athletic to you to realize that maybe you're lacking athleticism. Hmm? Last year, y'all niggas relied too much on Aaron Gordon's athleticism. And I'm forgetting his name, Peyton Watson, too. There was no Peyton Watson, Aaron Gordon this year. You also, it's Christmas. Because a fucking nigga called Terrence Shannon Jr. that barely played the whole season knocked you out. Jaden McDaniels said, you niggas can't guard for shit. Traffic cones. And he goes out there, boom. Second coming of Scottie Pippen on y'all niggas. Locking you up on defense. Penetrating non-stop. Pa, pa, pa. Yo, that was crazy. Pause, pause, big pause. But y'all know what I'm saying. Dunking on y'all niggas, man. Making y'all niggas look like some hoes. Little hoes. So that's what I gotta say. For the Denver Nuggets too, man. The only nigga that's untouchable is Jokic. Coach can go. Start. Coach can go. Jamal Murray. I don't know though. Cause you haven't been rising these last few playoffs. You played good game one and two, I'll give it to you. But then after that, you were shitty. You were a cone. You have no left hand. You have no left hand. Literally. to stop you, force you to go left. Nigga would start doing the spin, spin. Come on, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. Can't go left though. And you supposedly a point guard. Can't even defend this. And I love Jamal Murray. I love Jamal Murray, man. I think he's one of the clutch players. And I said here, no, they're a hypocrite that when it comes to playoffs, you always kind of top five guard. But I mean, he hasn't been showing lately. The last 2 years, I'll tell you this. It's been too up and down. But I think we can give him a benefit of the doubt. But the rest of the team, I'm trading everyone here too. Except Tim Hardaway Jr. I liked him as a six man. Christian Brown spectacle. With that culture, and you play like this, fuck already. Peyton Watson, you're not gonna be able to keep him because he was hooping. And I think he has all-star potential in another team. So so it's tough. Hopefully you can keep Peyton Watson. He become the new Aaron Gordon. Get rid of Aaron Gordon. Michael Porter Jr. Y'all shouldn't have traded him. Because at the end of the day, he was still giving us 17 points per game even with that bump shoulder. He's a top scorer when he's healthy. But I get like he's not a great defender, but he's tall and he rebounds. So he was compensating there. But that's it, man. Like Jokic said, if this was server, everyone would be getting fired. And there's no jokes. There's no jokes. Now let's talk about the other team here. That's shit in the bed too. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, the Rockets. I'm talking to y'all niggas. Houston, we have a problem. That problem is Kevin Durant once again. Once again, Kevin Durant comes into a locker room, causes turmoil, his burner accounts, coward ass nigga, bro. Coward, bro. I love KD's game. One of my favorite players growing up. Y'all know I used to root for OKC when I was young. But my nigga, all that burner stuff. It was that simple. You could have gone to that nigga Jabbar Smith and said, nigga, you playing trash. I mean, tough, so you, nigga, you playing ass. Tell them straight to their face, sort of like out here, like on using burner accounts and stuff. Like that destroyed the team's direction. I mean, it's not like they were playing that great, but it just got worse from there. And even though they had that fake winning streak, I knew once they got to the playoffs, the Lakers gonna beat him. And it's embarrassing. You lost to the Lakers basically with no Austin Reeves, because Austin Reeves only played 2 games. No Luca. 41-year LeBron. Boy, man, goat. 41 the goat got your number. And it just the simple thing here is just like I keep telling these NBA coaches, owners, analytics, they keep forgetting one thing, the most important thing in basketball. I get height, athleticism is very important. But if you the reason why there's a lot of dudes that athletic can play, can shoot, that got skills, not in that because they don't have IQ. And a lot of these teams, they got dumb players. The Rockets, they got a lot of dumb players. The Lakers just outsmarted the Rockets. They got a much worse roster right now. They were way less athletic than the Rockets. Even LeBron is way less athletic than Tyrese and all these youngins right now at this age he got. But still, they were able to beat. And how LeBron had 2 games or 3, they had 8 turnovers. And you niggas couldn't capitalize on them. All the games, you blew it. You fouled Marcus Smart on a 3-point attempt. You lost. Then you got Reed Shepard trying to bring the ball, trying to split through 2 people instead of just bringing it calmly. By the time when they foul you, LeBron strips you. He makes a 3-pointer. And then not to forget, Jabbar Smith committed the turnover. So Jabbar Smith being Jabbar Smith. I like him. I feel like he has a lot of potential. I mean, I don't like it. I feel like he has a lot of potential, but I think he's a dumb player. He's just a dumb player. Like it is what he's a dumb player. And he said the only good thing this nigga did the whole series. What he said after the press conference, because there's a lot of these niggas in the end. They act like if they get more minutes, they'll play better. What happened? KD wasn't there. It was you niggas' time to shine. You had all the shots, everything. What y'all did? Nothing. 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 With all them short attempts at opportunities, what your niggas did? Nothing. Let's look at game 6 stats for the Rockets. Let's look here. Let's look here. The game 6 stats for the Rockets. Lakers are solid. You look Rui Shimura, shout out to Rui Shimura. He played great the whole series. Man looking like the second coming of Klay Thompson in these playoffs. LeBron wasn't really efficient, still turn over the ball, but he was decent overall. Was good. I mean, not decent. Also, raised at light 15 points. He's still coming back from injury on 14 shots. Not that good. But Marcus, my nigga, for playing hard defense and being a smart player, you got yourself another NBA contract. Congratulations, Marcus Smart. Because you was on your way out the league, to be honest with you. Shout out Jake LaRavia. Nigga likes trolling him, but he was a solid role player this series. Now let's talk about the Rockets. This nigga Man Thompson's gonna have to get a jump shot. I get he scored 18 points and all stuff, this, but 7 for 14, but you nigga, you're just shooting layups. So you're shooting 50% from layups. It's not like you're shooting good anyways. And you can't really shoot free throws. Jabari Smith, you got 9 points in top. Uh, you took 6 3 pointers. Sorry, reason just because little shooter coaching you now, you think you can shoot 7 threes. Nigga, you shot 0% from three in a whole month. You niggas, I don't think people understand. This nigga in 16 games, he made 0 3 point shots. He made one. I mean, took 7 3 points. What the fuck you think this is, bro? 5 for 14. Delusional nigga. Sengun, you're not as good as I thought. You're a great player. You're an all-star level, but you're not all NBA level player, which is fine. But you're clearly not. Because when your team needs you to be aggressive, you're not aggressive. Well, I think you're a big man also. And if these niggas are not getting you the ball, I get why. And what the hell I now let's look. So yeah, that's basically those three teams. They get the donkey of the week for real. Donkey dummies of the week, bums of the week. In other words, there's Boston Celtics and Joe Mazzulla and Derek White. Those main three culprits here. Denver, Jamal Murray. I have to give it to Jokic too. Mhm. Because if this was LeBron James in his prime or Kobe Bryant in his prime, people would be tearing their asses right now. And I mean explicitly, no Diddy. And no, I don't see people criticizing enough like they should. They're not criticizing enough. You can't beat a Anthony Edwards less DiVincenzo less Minnesota team. It's embarrassing. No. The Rockets. No point guard. This is shit. This is the thing that I've been saying the whole episode since we started it. These NBA teams, they think athleticism and height can erase IQ, IQ and basketball knowledge. You have no point guard. That's why you lost. You had no point guard. If you had, if you had just signed Chris Paul, even if it was to play 15 minutes, though, I don't think these niggas would have lost against the Lakers. That's all they needed, a point guard or a great point guard that's there coaching up these youngins, giving him knowledge. Look at Stephon Cass, how he's looking after a year with Chris Paul. Solid point guard. Solid point guard. The only thing that nigga needs is a champion. Superstar on the making. I don't mean all star, I mean superstar. Two-way superstar. Yeah, him and Wemby. You see, you niggas think these analytics, shooting threes, being athletic, running and dunking, shooting threes, let's pick up summer basketball. When we get to the playoffs and things get for real, you need that mid range on your toolbox. That's why Atlanta Hawks, all of a sudden, playoff time comes. Who is the best player? CJ McCollum. Every year, all the point guards are better than Jalen Brunson. When we get to the playoffs and it's time to be better than Jalen Brunson, what happens to all them niggas? All of a sudden, the big head, 6'2" niggas scoring 40, 30, is giving you all the business. We can sit here and say these small point guards, short guards, they're not good on defense. But I mean, if you're having these 6'8" dudes and they're not really locking up shit either, what's the point? I mean, they're not as much of a liability. But I mean, if you're a nigga like that, like let's look at the Hawks, like that's in Dallas. He's a liability in offense. You, his nigga scoring 5 points per game. He's a liability. I don't know how many points per game he's scoring, but he's a liability on offense. The same we can say about Amen Thompson sometimes. He becomes a liability on offense when he doesn't have the ball. What can he do besides cussing? So y'all get my point. That these things of trying to get away from position best. That's why positions were created, roles were designated. Stop trying to make other niggas trying to find the next LeBron. LeBron James is one of one. So he's the greatest player of all time. You niggas are forcing the next LeBron. Every 6'8" dude that can dribble the ball, you think he can turn into a point guard? Nah, bro. LeBron was one. Get your 6'8" ass on the corner, bro. On the block, whatever. Let draft point guards. There is Acuff. After these playoffs, I think he should be drafted top three. After we see these playoffs, he shouldn't be drafted lower than top five. He shouldn't. Because we realized over the last two playoffs, we've seen how important it is to have a point guard in your team. We saw the Indiana Pacers get to the five just because they had a great point guard, a traditional point guard. The only team that can get away with not having a traditional point guard is the OKC. And I mean, and Boston when they're making their threes, but they're not making their threes, so they're not gonna get there until they adjust too. And maybe it's time for them to get a legit point guard too, and get their white pack. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's all I gotta say for now regarding all happened. Now let's talk about James Harden. Mm. Mm. Top three shooting off in what list? He's not better than Wayne Wayne. I love James Harden. We can say he's the greatest, probably. He is one of the greatest regular season of all time scorers. Impressive longevity, but he's not better than Dwayne Wade at his best. You can even, if you want, you pick James Harden's career because he had it more. He's played for longer, but he's not doing this shit we're seeing right now. With Dwayne Wade, we wouldn't have seen this. We're seeing now with Cleveland. This chop chop. Uh, my nigga James Harden, you better not lose today, cause you make Lawrence Frank and the Clippers look right for not re-signing you, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are not gonna re-sign you. I tell you that. And Donovan Mitchell, I know you're about to get married. All the money you put in your marriage, I don't know. Cleveland might not keep you as well. Because you played good the first games, you shit in the bed again, like last season. Last season you had your 40-point game, 30-point game, then you underperformed the last couple games. This year we're seeing the same shit happen. Same shit happened in 2023 against the Magic, against the Knicks. Draymond Green said something people criticize him, but he's right. This team, I'm not even gonna say whatever Draymond said, he's right. You niggas are soft. Like I don't even mean like I don't even like using the word, man. But you niggas are soft. Cause whenever it gets hard, okay. I was just testing. Be back. Bro, don't call me niggas. This niggas trying to call me. I'm doing my part, man. I don't care, but I'm trying to hit you niggas right now, man. Don't call me. Fuck. What were we talking about? We were talking about, man. I'm sorry. I'm pissed, man. I'm pissed about the Celtics still. I'm pissed. I'm just. But to be honest, with you, it's good basketball to see in these playoffs, man. We always complain like, nah, the playoffs. These players nowadays, we're seeing good basketball, great basketball, and I'm happy these analytical basketball teams are losing. Don't work. People gonna start realizing that you gotta have dogs in your team. And people like Jaden McDaniels. Shout out to Jaden McDaniels. They have leaders like LeBron, high IQ players like Austin Reeves in them. The Spurs obviously they took care of business against Portland. Shout out to Portland, he did the best. Man, fuck that owner of this Portland Trail Blazers. You don't want to resign Thiago Splitter. What? Nigga didn't even have the the team t-shirts they give to teams for the playoffs. He didn't give one single shirt for the teams. Yo, my nigga, what is he doing, dog? Are you that cheap? You a billionaire, bro. Saving cause. You really need this coach. He showed you he did a great job. He made it tough for the Spurs all games. This is like besides game five, all the games were tight games. That up to game four, Portland could have easily been up 3-1. If it wasn't for clutch timely shot the Spurs made and timely stop the Spurs made. That was the only difference. And you bring in Damian Lillard back into the equation. If he's at least 90% of what we last saw from him, boy, and Scoot Anderson looking like this as well. And not even, and I would argue like, and Shaden Sharp was a six man because that nigga shouldn't shoot not start. Definitely should not start. I think you got a chance to be a top four seed in the West next season. The Suns, they lost to OKC, sweep. My advice to the Suns, blow it up, blow it. I don't even talk about it. Blow it up. Yeah, yeah, blow it up. Blow it up. Like I don't know what's going on with Devin Booker because he's not playing up to his level. I expect better for a player of his talent, his quality. Because I've said here and repeated that he's at that level with Tatum and these guys, but it's making hard for me to put him in that level if he keeps losing in the first round. And it's not like he's playing good. He's not playing good. That's the thing. Dylan Brooks looking like the best player on the team, bro. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for you, Devin Booker. It's embarrassing, though. Mm-mm. Um, but yo, let's look forward for today's game. Detroit versus the Magic. It's 9 o'clock here Central Europe time. I don't know though, because Detroit they walked them down over the last two games. They came back. They won the last two games. No Franz Wagner. Paulo Banquero at 45, game five. Cade Cunningham at 45 too. Tobias Harris, man, all that respect out the window, man. He's been playing solid. He's been playing solid. But this nigga Jalen Duran, you should have signed that extension last year. My nigga, you're not getting the Supermax. And that I don't care if you make all NBA, you should not get that money. Nah. Nah. Can't even get double digit rebounds, bro. Playing soft. Isaiah Stewart, shout out to you, bro. You've been you've been okay though. I can't even be mad. But this series, to be honest with you, it's looking like an 80s NBA, and it's just I think it's making me realize that maybe the NBA could have more skilled players, but players is just dumber. It's like even okay, because we all you got all these offenses, whatever defensive coach, but when the defense tough, niggas are not scoring. It's looking like 90s too early to start basketball again. Especially these playoffs, some of these games looking like early 2000s basketball, especially this series right here. Looking like the '04 Pistons, bro. Because they can't score outside of Tobias Harris and Cade Cunningham. There's no offense in this team. Desmond Bain has been the most consistent player. I mean, on both teams the whole series, in my opinion. Shout out Desmond Bain. But Paulo, you better show up today. But I mean, the pressure's on the Pistons. Cause I'm sorry to say this, but if you lose, Jamie biggest step you out, dog. He's gonna be the second time you win Coach of the Year and you fired. Yeah, hectic. And the thing is, I hate is one of these teams is probably gonna get to a conference final. 'Cause I see whoever wins this series, they're gonna beat one of the other teams, Toronto or what you call it, Cleveland. Because if because Toronto got solid defense, but it's not as good as Detroit's defense or Orlando's defense. So if Cleveland can't handle Toronto, they or against Orlando and in Detroit, they got better offensive players in Paolo and Cade. It's gonna be Christmas. It's gonna be Christmas. Mm-mm, definitely. And so let's see what happens. This game 7, you got a lot of experienced players. I mean, Cleveland, you got Darren Schroeder, got Max Struz, all these guys. So let's see what happens. I'm still favoring y'all to win. But taking consideration you're playing at home, you got experienced players. But one guy I'm sending a message to Harden, you better not choke. Better not choke. Another game 7. Yet again. Man, Brandon Ingram's been shitting the bed. Shout out to Scotty Barnes and RJ Barrett. Actually, RJ Barrett, we criticize him a lot, been making clutch shots after clutch shots. He's had 2 game winners this series. Yeah, I think so. 2 game winners or game clutching shots. So no, I can't criticize him. Even though for me, he's an annoying player to watch because he just has some horrible tendencies. He's playing good. He's showing up to the party. Scotty Barnes giving on defense, playmaking. But Brandon Ingram, dog, pick up your socks, dog. Pick up your socks. Because this team had faith on you. All these BI3, all these gorilla sidelines. We don't care no more, dog. You gotta play better game 7, dog. You gotta play better. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. You gotta play better. Today, if your team lose, you better score 35, your team lose, dog. Like I mean that. Cause if you play bad again, your team loses. I don't know. They might have to pick between you and Scotty Barnes, and they Scotty Barnes got drafted there. They got I know who they gonna pick to get out of there. No, cause they got solid defense. The Raptors just need a few offensive pieces, and they could probably the East. The way it's just so close between all the teams, they could probably win the East in a couple years. So yeah, it's a sense of urgency. Shout out to the Raptors coach, man. Solid coach. Darko, man, been great the whole playoffs. And then the other team, let's talk about what the team that's playing against the. No, we spoke about Cleveland. We spoke about. We spoke about. I mean, Detroit and Orlando series. Let's just go back there. Horrible offense. Horrible at all costs. Terrible. Even Cade Cunningham has been play. He has a few good games, but he played. He's had some terrible games. Paolo as well. Like, whew, it's difficult. If you like offense, you're not really a basketball fanatic. You're like, I like defense. I like seeing teams play hard. I grew up watching this type of basketball, which really the superstars were the only players who were really getting buckets. The other ones weren't really scoring. I grew up watching OKC with KD and Russ, and this they didn't play nice basketball overall. I mean, besides the two dudes, so I'm usually watching this. I don't mind. I don't like watching all them threes and all the no defense. I don't like. So I like watching this more. But I would still like to see some offense though. Cause dang, on today's NBA you can score 80 points. What? He scored. One of the teams, I think one of the games scored 67 points, bro. What? So now at like 79 points, like nah. Let's see what happens today. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna be tapped into that game. But to Paulo Banquero, I know you don't like Jamal Mosley, but he's been a great coach when all the pieces have been there, have been healthy. And I mean, you want to prove that you really are that dude. You should have been an all star and you're better than Franz Wagner. Show up to the party today. Show up to the party today. Don't try to be Carmelo. I think you should all them mid ranges. Take the rim, rebound, play some defense, and we'll see what happens. And Cade Cunningham, them turnovers, bro. You gotta control it though. You gotta control it. You gotta keep it down. Yeah. I like that you're a creative player. I like Kid Cunningham's game so much, but you turn over the ball so much, dog, that hurts your team sometimes. Especially these teams that you can't really afford to lose possessions because you don't really have good offense or 3-point shooters, whatever. So every possession is crucial for the Detroit team because you guys take care of business on defense, but you also need to take care better of the ball on offense if you want to be able to play beyond this game, you know. So, because you're the best player in this series, undeniable, Kate Cunningham. Paul is good, but he's not a chill level. So let's see what happens today. My I still got Detroit winning today. I still think Detroit should win today at home. I think Kate Cunningham is gonna prove he's a superstar. He's gonna have a great game, like he's been doing over the last couple of games. So I got Detroit winning this one. Probably by 10. Probably gonna be like the final score 78, 88, something like that. Cleveland Cavaliers against the Raptors. I got Cleveland winning still. But I think the Raptors is just they have improved to me they can be clutch when it matters as well. I because they've only won home games, they haven't won on the road, so I can't trust them on the road. So I got Cleveland winning this one. I got at least I mean I feel like who has to be the difference maker here with Cleveland is Dennis Schroeder and Max Struz. Those two guys off the bench. They're gonna be the difference maker, man. The other guy thinks just gonna they could probably gonna play very similar to how they've been playing lately. But that's it, y'all. We're gonna be back tomorrow with another pod. Usual schedule this week with a bit different. Because we did have the pod on Thursday, so I decided to do today. So yeah, man, we reacted to these bomb Celtics. Shout out to the Philadelphia, the Sixers. See the brother we love. Uh let's shout out to LeBron. Moving to the second round. But I'm sorry to say this, but no Luca. Sweet. And yeah, stay tuned, y'all. We're gonna be podcasting every week, twice a week for the rest of the playoffs until June, man. So yeah, we out, y'all.